Hi, this is Cooking Hour with YCat, January 14th, 2013, the first one of the year. And we're going to make this, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I just got done watching the weirdest General Hospital ever, where they brought Port Charles into it, where they brought this Detective John as Caleb with Lucy, and it was weird. Anyways, let's go on to Cooking Hour. Let's get started. And the first thing you're supposed to do is wash your hands. Actually, if you have long hair, put it up in a ponytail so you don't get hair everywhere, and then wash your hands and then get started. So let me go do that real quick and I'll be right back. First thing this thing says to do is take the chicken and cut it up into cube size, I think. Chicken into 1-inch pieces before you add all that other junk, and put it in here and let it cook until it's flat. 10-inch skillet over medium heat. Add chicken, cook about 3 minutes, stir occasionally until outside turns white. Okay, that's the recipe. You don't always have to go by this recipe. You can go by your own recipe. You can use the stuff inside, make it however you want. You don't even have to use chicken. You can use beef, meat, pork, steak, anything you want to use for the meat product. Or you don't have to have meat at all in it, and make it a vegetarian. Or use tofu or whatever you want. These are what the package looks like. But it's kind of hard to cut that before cooking it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do how it says to cook it in the microwave. Microwave it, cut it, put it in there for a little bit, stir it, then wait a little bit and then add some of this stuff. That's what I'm going to do. But you can do it however you want. And if you make this dish, please tell me in the comments down below about it, what you did with the chicken, or give me a video response showing it off, or send me a picture on my YCats group page, or Tiny Picket on in a PM. And I would love to see your pictures and your product and how you did it. So if you're going to do this, now if you're going to take regular chicken that's not even cooked yet, basically cook that how you cook it, and then or if you're going to warm up some chicken that you've already cooked, and you're going to use it for leftovers, which is okay to do, you can do that for leftovers. Just take a plate. I think I'm going to take this bigger plate. I was going to take a smaller plate, but then I was like, no, I'll take a bigger plate. And you just throw it on there. And usually, some shit all over this. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I can't even read it because there's shit all over it. Like, I don't know, barbecue sauce or something from the fridge. So I gotta wipe that off real quick. So sorry if you're seeing the ceiling for a sec. I'll edit that out. I only have 55 minutes on an 8-gig call, which is very weird if you ask me. I know what it is. It's barbecue sauce from when I made barbecue chicken. If you want to know how to make homemade barbecue chicken, let me know down in the comments down below, and I can show you how to do that with teriyaki chicken, of course, because this is all the chicken I have. Anyways, I thawed this out, and it says to put 2 fillets for 3.5 minutes, so I'm going to do that real quick. And if you're going to warm it up, if it's just leftover chicken that you made and you want to warm it up, just do it for like 3.5 minutes and see how that goes. Or if you're not sure, you can always do 2 minutes and see how that goes. I should do 1 chicken for this, because it says 1 pound of uncooked boneless skillet chicken. You can use anything, but I think I'll just use both of those and just put them in there. They're both just equally good, and we'll just cut away the fat and it'll be alright. So I'm going to do that real quick with this chicken. So when that's done cooking, I will show you the rest. Now I'm going to show you how to cut these. So I don't know how good you can see on the plate, but they want it 1/2-inch pieces, but I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to do it like this. Take the fork and just cut long strips, and then cut the strips in half, like I'll show you. I'm going to cut it like this, and then I'm going to start cutting cube size like that, and see how that goes. So I'll be back with it all done. Chicken starts falling apart like this, it's okay. Don't think it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's okay, because you're going to eat it anyways. So with, that's how the chicken's supposed to look, cut, or the way I'm going to do it. And I got one more to do, and I don't think it's going to be 1 pound, but I don't really care. Cutting this up, I'm going to talk to you. If you want to, you can dress up your chicken. You can put dressings on it. You can make it a barbecue chicken. You can cook, make it Mrs. Dash and then cook it. You can even take a Parmesan chicken and cut it up. You can do all sorts of things with the chicken before you cut it up and put it in this dish. So don't think you have to have just regular chicken. You can have teriyaki chicken. You can have any kind of chicken you want for this dish. You can even do the same with the meat. You don't have to have the meat bland. You can dress it up however you want, with whatever seasoning. Today I'm just going to do it for this vlog, or for this cooking hour. I'm just going to make it normal, a normal meal, because I've never had this before and I want to know what it tastes like normally. And if later, after I make it and I feel like I need to dress it up, I can still dress it up afterwards. Now, like I said, you don't have to go by the recipe on the back of the boxes. You can just get the box and then make whatever you want with it. Use the rice for something else. Use the cheese for something else. You don't have to use them in the same dish. You can do whatever you like. Improvise. And if you do that with the box, where you improvise and didn't go by the box, let me know in the comments down below and make a video showing me or telling me about it. I would really appreciate it. Now let's go over here, put in the last of the chicken into the pot. It goes into the pot, 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 into the pot, 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 into the pot, 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 pot. Okay, let me move some of this shit out of my way and turn on the heat. I should have had the heat going while I was recording, but or cutting. It'd be easier for this. And then you take a spatula. You can take a spatula or a spoon, but I'm gonna get a spoon, and I'm just gonna stir it. So I'm just gonna stir it until I hear the crackling, that it's hot, and then I'll do what the recipe says and put in the ingredients that I want. But like I said, you can improvise as you wish. So until that happens, I will see you in a minute. Simmer or cook. So I'll stir it in one more time. It's starting to burn. And then I'm going to put in the 2 cups water that it asks for, but it wants it hot, so make sure it's hot without spilling it all over, damn it. And it doesn't say stir it after you put that in, but I'm going to do it anyways. Just let it soak in there. Then it says add milk, 1/2 cup. All I've got is this soy milk, which is really good for you. Almond milk's good for you. You can use any kind of milk. You don't have to use regular milk. My mom thinks you got to use regular milk in cooking, because it tastes better. No, you don't. You can use any kind of milk. As long as you buy a milk product, it works. It wants 1 cup, so we're going to measure out 1 cup. So here we go. There's 1 cup. Throw that in. And it doesn't say stir, but I'm going to do it anyway to make it all fit. Then it says sauce mix, so that means this and whatever else you want to put in there. You don't have to just put in all these ingredients. You can put in vegetables if you want, or you can put in pasta with it. You can put whatever you want with it. It doesn't have to be just the rice and this and the chicken. And if you do add other stuff to it, show me. I want to see. Or you can make this dish on your own without a box and just add regular cheese and your seasoning that you want and whatever. And then you can tell me what you did. It's just it's gonna take a longer process because you're gonna have to buy some rice and cook it yourself. And then I'm gonna stir it even though it doesn't say to. Because then it says to put in the rice. So we'll just do next. And it doesn't say stir. It doesn't. And then now it says stir occasionally until heat. So we need to do it to boil. Now, if you have 2 people cooking, you could have 1 person stir while you're throwing everything in. That would be cool. Because then it'll all get in. Because if you just dump everything in and then stir it, then it's not going to all evaporate to the chicken, and it's going to taste kind of weird. So I'm going to turn this up just a little bit, and then you have to wait until it boils and stir occasionally. And if you want, you can try it. Now if you try it to see, do I need to add some other stuff, you can. If you're the only one eating this, don't put the spoon back in. If other people are going to eat this too, but if you're the only one, it's okay. Looks like to me there's more chicken than there is rice. I might dip bread in this, or I could put this over or I could add the potato soup my mom made and add it with this, and be yummy yummy. I could add tomato soup to this. I could add another kind of soup. I can add crabs, clams, sushi, shrimp. I can make this any kind of dish I want. I just have to do what the box says, and I don't even have to use the box. I can use regular cheese with this. Melt it down with some water or something, you know? I can make this any way I want. Now that it's boiling, I'm going to stir it some more and then turn this down to a 5 because it doesn't say to simmer or anything yet. So I'm going to stir it. The reason why it says stir it so it doesn't stick, because I didn't stir it for a little bit and it started sticking. So yeah, you want to keep, the tip is just keep stirring the whole time. And once in a while stop to see if it's boiling. Now let's read the box to see what it's doing while I'm stirring. Now it says cover. It So we need to turn it to 2 or 1. Between there. It says stir and it says heat cover simmer for 25 minutes. We have to set a timer. That means you put a lid on it and you don't open it for any occasion whatsoever. Until rice is tender, remove from heat, uncover, sauce will thicken, and then you can refrigerate leftovers and whatever. Okay? So you can add whatever you want to it. It kind of, with all that goopy goop, you lift it up, it kind of looks like that. So I'm going to simmer it for 25 minutes and put the lid on. In 1, 2, 3. There you have it. It's going to be in there for a while, simmering. So when that gets done simmering, after 25 minutes, we will come back and serve it up. One thing you could do with this, you can even make it, take tortillas, put it inside of a tortilla and have a tortilla wrap, or scoop it with tortillas, or chips, or whatever, like a dip. That sounds good. I might do that. Alrighty, just in time. I came in here and checked the timer and everything was going good. There it is. So I'm going to set this right up here and we're going to look at it and see how it looks. So I gotta put the lid somewhere without burning my freaking fingers. Thing is, what they don't tell you is even if you have it simmer, the rice sticks to the bottom. It did? Oh, it did say stir occasionally, even though it was covered. I made a mistake, guys. Don't do that when you are working with boxes. If it says, make sure you read it thoroughly and read it twice. It did tell me that I needed to stir occasionally and I didn't do that. So I fucked up. So don't you guys make that same mistake. I didn't mess it up or ruin it or anything. It's just all the rice stuck to the bottom. And I need to turn this off because we're done. Oh, it smells wonderful. I wish we had smell-o-vision. It looks great too, see? I could take Fritos and just dip right in. It smells so good. So yeah, don't do what I did and let it stick. Notice that when it's in the bowl, it is going to be hot, so don't burn your mouth when you take your first bite. I'm going to take it with a spoon so we can try it and see if it's good and if I like it. And if I do, then we all know I did a great job. So here we go. That is so good. Now I want to try it with Fritos. Grab some Fritos here and see how it tastes with Fritos. Gosh, can't get any on the freaking chip. Yummy. Really good. I think I did a good job, so what do you think? Thanks for watching. Make your own. It's yummy. You won't regret it. The cutie stuck on my finger.